Alright, what is going on, guys? Spiteful is back again, coming at you with a more of a discussion video. Now, this is probably the character I'm most hyped for getting a resurrection. This is actually the character that got me into this game to begin with. Now, when I originally started playing this game was around the time that Tobiyume came out. After that, the banner for Shunsui, Toshiro, and Shunsui, Toshiro, and who was the other character that was in that banner? It was the Karakura summons. Damn it, I can't even remember. It was Toshiro, Shunsui, and some irrelevant character. Now I got cooked on that banner. I was gonna go deep. Well, I was gonna go pretty deep because Toshiro was starting to make waves around that time, and Shunsui was like the first like enhanced link of that era, if I remember correctly, or at the very least, he was definitely the first enhanced NAD or SAD link, which was honestly kind of unheard of. And it was also around the time where 6 stars were finally getting good upgrades. If you remember correctly, during Step Ups, Gin got the big dick shaft, and Bankai Soifon was good for her time, but she fell off very, very fast. Now, Ichigo ended up getting a Berserker of 50%, a Bruiser of 12% at the time. It was enhanced in the future to 12%, which is, no, to 15%, excuse me, which was kind of interesting. I guess they just wanted a balanced, like, uh, just a multiplier that made sense. Because honestly, getting a Bruiser of 12%, let's be real here, it just doesn't make any sense. And this was also during the time where they used to hide the stats. Now, it was Captain MZ who was like data mining and showing off like, oh, this is the percentage boost you get. This is, he gets a Berserker of 50%, he gets a Bruiser of 12%. This was actually data that was actually unavailable to the majority of the players. It wasn't up until, I don't want to say recently because it's been like about a year now, but when they started adding that stuff in the news, honestly, it just made life hella easier. It lets you understand like, oh, this character is actually going to be good. Oh, this character's getting dick. You know what I'm saying? And that changed up quite a lot of stuff because when the data was made public, you could see like, oh, is this character worth spending money on? Which is pretty much the biggest concern when it came down to this game. Now, fortunately, we were able to get a glimpse of exactly what can be done in terms of these resurrections. And I've always said I want a Mugetsu form Ichigo. Like, as you can see, as he does the special, the sprite is there. If they really wanted a Mugetsu form Ichigo, the sprite is already in the game. And when it comes down to it, as much as I want that Mugetsu form Ichigo, I'm really hoping that they do this Ichigo justice. This Ichigo has gone through, he's gone through waves from like having a spot a killer, being able to be useful in PvP with one of the strongest with the fastest and strongest third strong attack in the game. Berserker 50% was also during the time when characters weren't getting frenzy unless they were absolutely garbage. Hence Byakuya, hence Visored Ichigo. Like, Visored Ichigo was actually pretty good for his time, which is kind of insane when he got a 6-star upgrade. Uh, who else was a garbage character that got Frenzy? Oh yeah, Aizen got Frenzy, and he was okay, but like he even got his 6-star late. Like, so it just made sense to give these older characters Frenzy. So having this Ichigo with Berserker was honestly kind of insane. Not only that, but he had the highest attack in the game for his time, with Aizen having the highest SP in the game. Now a lot of people were saying, "Oh yeah, he has low SP because um he sacrifices spiritual pressure." Like, he didn't sacrifice his spiritual pressure. If I remember correctly, it was the fact that he was so far beyond the comprehension of Aizen that that even Aizen's just like, oh fuck. But I don't know. What are your thoughts on this Ichigo? Like, do you guys think that he's gonna get Frenzy? Do you think they could potentially give him Flurry instead? Like, I feel like if they gave him Berserker 50% and then Flurry, I feel like he'd not only be like one of the better units in this game with a third strong attack that's full screen, being able to guard break. He's already able to guard break with all of his strong attacks, which is already good in and of itself. First strong attack has barely any range. Second strong attack is is the lunge that most of these characters get as their first strong attacks now. So I don't really see it being too broken to give this character flurry. Like 740 attack is a little lower than Chad, and let's be real here, Chad even has more SP than this character. So like 1006 stamina, attack 740 attack. Like I just feel like actually, you know what? You get like 100 SP when you resurrect. He might be a little busted. Okay, okay, guys, he might get a little busted, but I want to see. Give me at least a bruiser of like 50 to 60%. I want this character to be good again. Screw make Byakuya great again. Make Dangai Ichigo great again. What I would love to see, and I highly doubt that this is gonna happen, because anniversary is probably gonna be either Can't Fear Your Own World or the new Espadas with the Hogyoku infused. I think that's probably what they're gonna be doing. Like if you notice, the Resurrection has that little Hogyoku symbol, kind of like Okiura's does. Um, my thoughts, honestly, if they come out with like a Mugetsu form Ichigo, I would love to see that sometime around March. Like K-Lab likes to come out with these crazy characters like every 3 months, right? Like that's what they did with Thousand Year Blood War. That's what they did with Anniversary and stuff like that. Like K-Lab likes to release shit in three, like that. It's interesting. It's interesting. Now the way that K-Lab has been reworking all these resurrected characters, it's usually two every 2 weeks, so about four a month, meaning that we will never catch up. Um, Resurrection will never catch up to the releases of these new characters that are coming out, which I guess you can consider it a good thing. But we still have plenty of OG characters, so by the time that Dangai Ichigo gets remade, I want to say it's probably unless they change the order around, which as of right now they're kind of going in order. I want to say that we won't get this new Dangai Ichigo for at least 8 to 10 months, and that's a long time, especially when it comes to BBS. Like uh, nowadays, KLab has done such a good job in terms of not making characters that will get outdated so quickly, right? Like they've done a really good job with that. I think that I was talking about it on stream, and there's only really like 4 or 5 characters that are irrelevant now that have been released in the last year, right? Characters, let me see, after October and stuff like that. Like I want to say Ishin's pretty irrelevant. Uh, Ganryu's pretty irrelevant. Little girl Yachiru, the red one, is pretty irrelevant. Trying to think of other characters that are irrelevant. Like even Tsukishima, who ended up not getting Frenzy or Flurry, like is still very good. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't get a crazy. If I remember correctly, he didn't get like a crazy bruiser either. He's a Nad Link. I think he got a bruiser like 40%. But yeah, like even these hybrid characters are pretty good. Even the Speedo Mida got Frenzy, I think, if I remember correctly. God Mida, the power one, has Soul Reaper Killer along with the crazy Berserker and Bruiser. On top of that, he's even though he has a shit link, like he's still a usable character. And at the very least, they made him funny. You know what I'm saying? Like he's definitely very usable. It's very rare for K-Lab to come out with characters that are absolute trash nowadays. Even this green Yachiru, a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's a trap! It's a trap! It's a trap!" Seasonals have almost never really been meta changing, aside from like the time limited characters, obviously like Unohana Yachiru. But don't. I'm not saying that there are none that are game changing. Like for example, when Christmas Halibel came out, she was absolutely insane. Giving her frenzy with what is that? What is that skill that she has? I can't even remember what it's called. But anyways, it gives her a higher chance to free. Oh, disabler, I think it's called. No, I don't know, but that thing was so busted. Even though it's only on one strong attack, she pretty much was guaranteed to freeze. It's like a 70% chance or something crazy like that. If you do the whole probability and was it binomial denomination, binomial distribution, something like that. I don't know. I don't go to school, so it's been a while. And oh, we're dead. Whatever. But I mean, that's pretty much like all I really wanted to say. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think that this Dangai Ichigo is gonna get. Cause like, oh my god, yo, Mugetsu form Ichigo. The sprite is already in the game, you know? Like, Caleb doesn't really have to do anything crazy. Like, I'd be fine if Mugetsu form Ichigo is pretty much the same as Dangai Ichigo. Give him a Mugetsu third strong attack. Give him a special that's like a super Mugetsu. Give his first strong attack a lunge. Make his second strong attack a crazy Getsuga Tensho. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see. I'm gonna do a quick single. Not that I really need a summon here, just because I already have like I'm 8 out of 9. So, oh yeah, good. I didn't have that Renji. Just psych. Okay, but I guess I will leave it at that. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. I know that this is a different video. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but whatever. It is what it is. Y'all know this guy's grind on. Catch you and put me up. Stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe. For you know, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.